Oh, hey. Hey, are you guys into stingrays, monster fish, cichlids, fish that are endangered, or fish that are extinct in the wild but still exist in the aquarium hobby? If you are, then you probably want to stick around for this video. I'm Murphy, and this is Murphy's World Aquatics.
All my friends are skeletons. Dulcimers and chariots. Prayers to God, oh prayers to God. Hammers for our hollowed heads. Such big plans.
So, just a little bit about myself, because let's face it, you're all here to see the fish. So I've been doing this for about 14 years on and off now, depending on where I was living and depending on what size tanks I could keep at that time. But I've had cichlids, I've bred different cichlids, had a bunch of different fish. So this is just me basically showing you a tour of my fish room now. And yeah, welcome to my world. So my first tank is going to be the 160 gallon tank. So this tank is a cichlid community tank. I've got a bunch of different fish in here. I've got African cichlids as well as South American cichlids. Basically because I just like the colors. A lot of people will say, you can't do that or you can't do this, but really in this hobby, whatever you want to do, you just go and do it. You can't know until you try. So I have overstocked this tank just for the aggression, just basically so that the fish will not pick on just any one fish and it just moves around the tank. I have a few different fish like my pinstripe Demba here and the other one who is hiding right there. They are actually almost extinct in the wild. We're trying to bring it back in the aquarium hobby. So this fish, primarily, you will have to see in an aquarium to be able to see it. The other fish that's near extinction is also the starry night, which is one that I have back there. Now this fish is a beautiful fish. I absolutely love its colors. I like the contrast of the bright blue and white against his black. It's just a really, really cool fish. He's cool to look at, and yeah. Another fish that I really, really enjoy with his colors is my Texas. So my Texas there, I've had him for over a year now. When I bought him, he was about 2 inches. Now he's around 7 inches, I would say, close to it. I also have my Viaje Fenestrada. The Viaje, again, I bought him when he was about 2 inches, and he just got big. He is about 12 inches now. He's a pretty big fish. I also have some of my Severums here that I bought, again, once when they were babies. They were about the size of dimes. Now they're pretty big. They're about, I'd say 5 inches long. And then the giant Oscar. I mean, what's a cichlid tank without an Oscar, right? He is about, I'd say about 12 inches, maybe 12 and a half inches long now. He's a very personable fish. He does act like a puppy. He loves being on camera. And yeah. So this next fish that I'm going to show you is basically a rescue. What had happened was he was surrendered to the local fish store. When I went in to go get some fish food, I saw him, I fell in love with him, and I just had to have him. So I picked him up and brought him home. I only had a smaller tank when I started out with him. I put him in that, but quickly realized like this fish is gonna get big and he just needs a bigger home. So this is Boba Fett. Boba Fett is my Fahaka puffer. As you can see, his teeth are a little bit long. We have been working on it, and actually through feeding and stuff like that, he is starting to grind them down a little bit, so they are starting to look a lot better than what they were before. So Boba Fett is actually in a 100-gallon tank. I basically, with all my tanks, I buy the glass and buy the stand sometimes, and then build everything else myself. So everything you see here, like the canopy, the bottom, everything like that, I actually built myself. And in later videos, I'll actually tell you how I built them, how you can save money on building them, and how you can make it look professional. But this is Boba Fett. Now, mostly he will eat clams. He does eat snails as well. The thing is, with snails, it's kind of hard to go and buy them all the time, and especially in this case where we're really trying to grind down his teeth. So what I ended up doing was actually getting a small box and starting a snail enclosure type thing so that they can live in there and breed in there, and then I can continue to feed him. Because basically around my area, you're looking at $5 a snail, and for this big guy, he will probably eat 3 to 4 snails in one sitting. Now this next tank is kind of another funny story, because one of the fish in this tank actually came from one of my very good friends. His name is Joey, the king of DIY. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but basically I went to his house to go visit, and he sent me home with a bunch of fish. So this next tank I'm going to show you is kind of my attempt at breeding these fish. So I've just started. I am looking for more fish to add to this tank, just to make the chances of the breeding a little bit higher. This is my Frontosa breeding tank. So in this tank, we have a regular Burundi Frontosa. That one is a male, I believe. And then back there, it's kind of hard to see her, is a female. Now, this guy here is actually a Black Widow Frontosa, and I ended up getting him as a gift from Joey, the king of DIY. Now, while I was there, he asked me to take another fish for him. At first, I was a little bit hesitant just because I knew that this fish would become an absolute monster. But after talking to Joey about it and thinking, well, maybe this would be a chance to do another project on a tank, I decided to take him with me. This is my 150-gallon Stingray tank. Now, you can see over here is my Pearl Stingray. I've had him for about a year now. When I got him, he was, I'd say close to like around 5 inches, about 3 months old. Now he's around 10 inches. He's very camera shy, so, but he's growing very big and very quickly. Now, the other fish that I got was this guy right here. This is a marble shovel-nosed catfish. Now this was actually originally in Joey's 2,000-gallon tank, but when I went to go visit him, he asked me if I would rehome him or take him. So if you're in the aquarium hobby or you're looking to get into the aquarium hobby, just remember I did all this with just a little bit of time, a little bit of dedication, and a little bit of imagination. So anybody can really do what I have done here. If you like this video and if you want to see more videos like this of me building tanks and you want to get inspired or just want to watch some videos about fish, Just remember to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.